Hello, YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Oxygen Not Included Strategy and Tactics, episode 28, I think? Or 18? One of those? There's an 8 involved, I think. Anyway, so in our last episode, we've got ourselves a... Why is it saying 12? It probably just hasn't recognized those yet. We got ourselves... we are on the mend from our little oxygen crisis here, but we do still have some other things to do. Now, I was reviewing the tapes and strategizing here, and I had a thunk. One thing that's a little out of sorts that I think we can fix here is this hydrogen generator. It's kind of up here by itself. It doesn't really need to be. I think centralizing our power production is a good idea. So what if we just deconstruct this thing? Now, we could put it down here in our power plant. We don't necessarily need 2 natural gas generators. So we're going to actually deconstruct this thing and put the hydrogen plant up here. That way we have 3 different flavors of power. That'll also let us put a temporary stepladder here so we can get this last gas pipe going, because we kind of need that. We are also going to kind of need a way to get hydrogen down there, courtesy of this thing. So we are going to need to do some more piping around here and, well, just threading the needle and what have you. Let's see. So this is where it's supposed to go, but it's not really going there. We can tell you to deconstruct all of this nonsense, and then we're just going to send a hydrogen packet down this way. Probably do something like, yeah, we can do something like this. We'll do a gas bridge. Like that. That should suck those in accordingly. Now, what's the temperature here? At 92 degrees. Okay, we should probably either put it over on this side or insulate, because we're already using the oxygen's already kind of taken up the insulated pipe down here. Yeah, we can do insulated. It takes a lot more material, but we've got plenty of material. At least of this type of stuff, anyway. Yeah, we're just going to run it parallel. I know we could probably just cram them both into the same pipe and then filter them out down here, but that's more power use than I want to use. So that's, yeah. And yeah, once that's taken down, we'll have that settled. The other thing that we're working on here is getting our new farm up. Now, there's going to be a lot of infrastructure that goes into making this work properly. So for the moment, we should do something else with this. I think we should do some Bristol berries. If the ceiling light, no, that doesn't quite work. This'll work, though. Yeah, this will work actually perfectly. So this is just a purely temporary setup. Maybe get 1 harvest in of these Bristol berries, just so we're not starving. Because there's a lot of infrastructure that goes into setting up the type of farm I really want to do. So we might as well make this place productive for the time being. So yeah, liquid pipe, these are all... Actually, these don't even need to be pretty. I'll put them up here because it'll be faster to build them. And then we just need some power. Again, don't have to be pretty because this is going to get torn down. Blossom seeds, perfect. Make it happen. That should keep everyone busy. Oh yeah, no research focus selected. Let's get that going. No jetpacks. I mean, we're not even close to getting close to space. At this point, we're just knocking off things because we can. Superheated foraging, sure. Why not? Alright, so, yeah, we've got you here. Yeah, food shortage. That's what I'm working on, game. That's precisely what I'm working on. That's going to be kind of our crisis at hand. And these little things farting around here are not ideal because they're slowing this down. Like I said, we have a backup food supply. We can cull the herd. So we are not actually in quite as imminent danger of death as it may seem. Also, have we, those, cooking ingredients? Pinch of pepper nuts. So we do have pinch of pepper nuts. One thing we could do to help stretch our stuff a little bit further is stuffed berries. The gristle berry plus a pinch of pepper nut actually makes something new. So we could actually get something going here. And since we have our natural gas line going here, that's a doable thing. So let's do that, because I think that might, yeah, gas range. We put you in here, you get some electricity. Although, how much does this thing draw? How much does the gas range draw? For 240. That's not too bad. What's the current? Let me just check my loads before I figure out where I want to hook this thing up. Potential power consumed too much. Potential power consumed too much. Yeah, we're already kind of overloading these. Potential 1.8. Wow, this one's even worse. Although that's only when we turn that thing on. You know what? I might just put it over here, as crazy as that sounds, because we're going to be working, yeah, 400 plus this plus this. Yeah, we'll just put a second, we'll put it just a second generator here. Just so that we can get some emergency food preparedness going here. So we don't actually want to build you here. We want to get the gas range here. Yeah, I guess we'll build it here. Again, kind of janky, kind of not what we're... Alright. This is getting insulated. And this is not going into here. All this to squeeze a couple extra kilocalories out of our stuffed berries now that we're harvesting pinch of pepper nuts. But it's worth it. And we've got extra labor here. Okay, so here we got this cleared out, so we can get this up here so that people can actually build these pipes. And then once they've done that, then we can take these step ladders down and actually build the rest of this. Yeah, well, everyone seems to be building pretty quickly, but again, that's what we've got when we have. You guys are just sitting there waiting, but again, we've got plenty of people to go around here. Michael? Oh, you're still waiting on a delivery. Well, you could help out, Michael. You know that, right? Alright, some food's coming in. That's good, that's good. Keep it up, guys. Honestly, I did not, when I was planning out my colony, I did not expect to have this many name and game patrons, and thus I did not expect my food consumption to accelerate quite this quickly. Oh yeah, so one of the things that we can do, now that we have this working right here, we can actually take this coal generator down and put more batteries here. And there should be nobody who's idle, because we got a bunch of projects going here, people. We have a helping tons of projects here. Let's enable this building, because we want this stuff working. And then the oxygen's getting a little thin over here. Oh, we got to turn this back on. Yeah, we need the oxygen pressure over here. All right, we got our plants going here, so we got our emergency backup. Boyd, listen, you're not narcoleptic. What you doing, Boyd? Oh, did we finish up all of our? Well, we need to finish our automation wire here. Do we not have enough iron to make the automation, or are we just bad at prioritizing? I think we're bad at prioritizing. Let's up those priorities here. Just so that we can get this going here a little bit better. Alright, we can also get power and get a smart battery here. Just to get more total power capacity. Oh hey, someone laid an egg here. We just need to start incubating it, and it works. That works. Thank you, S-Ben. Good job. Yeah, seriously, why did you sleep on the floor, Boyd? That's not a good place to sleep. Alright, how's this pipe doing here? This is... Okay, so what we can do here... We can actually turn off water from here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to deconstruct... I don't want to cut it here. I do want to cut it here. We can mop up the mess. That's fine. Yeah, actually, if we kill it there won't be too much of a mess to kill. Because we want this to be able to push itself out. We don't want this to get backlogged. because we want this water coming from down here. Yeah, that's figured that made a little bit of a mess, but again, we've got plenty of dupe power here, and it's just water, so it doesn't really bother me that we had a spill. We'll just mop it up. Okay, do we have... Oh yeah, that thing is not set to... I've had it specifically turned off for that reason. Alright, alright, we have what we need here, except for, well, let's check our ventilations here. So, this is all set. That's all set. We should be able to start our natural gas generator proper. So now we can set this to its intended setting, which is whenever it is above 500 grams of air pressure. Currently 5,000, so this thing's going to be pumping. Alright. It's going to take a little material damage here. Hopefully it knows to go down the other pipe once this is all filled up. That's fine. Stuffed berry. Make forever. Alright. Now this thing's only going to burn natural gas. Yeah, I know, food shortage. I'm working on it. This thing, this may not be the intended destination here. Alright, looks like we got the pinch of pepper nuts for 4,000 grams of that. Now we just need to get the gristle berries here. Somebody needs to actually pick that up. We're gonna make this real high. And then this thing is actually going to store, where is it? Well, we haven't actually created the meal yet, so we can't tell them to create it because we don't have the drop engineering around this tie. I know we're taking some gristle berries out of the mixture here, but it's going to turn them into net more calories by doing this. Yeah, we need more oxygen in general as well. You know what? I think to help diffuse the situation here, pardon my pun, I think an extra oxygen diffuser here, and actually an extra one over here. We don't actually have much use for our algae at the moment. Well, we do, but that's a longer term project. But I'm willing to sacrifice some of it to running some diffusers here. Just to push all this crap down. Our base is dangerously underpressurized. Alright, so this thing's working itself out. How's our yeah. Alright, good. We cut this off properly. So now all of our oxygen water is actually going to come from our poo water, which is fine. This will start moving once these things gobble up all that stuff. Unpermitted food. Yeah, let's check those. Because, yeah, once we cook them into stuffed berries, then we'll be good. Paku fillets. Oh, it's just saying that they want to eat something they're not allowed to eat. Boy, I hope somebody actually cooks this properly and on time. Because if we have too much materials tied up here, then that may be problematic. I mean, we got a couple more Bristol berries. Let's high prioritize their harvesting. Because I think that might be the thing that's holding us back, is that we need more Bristol berries in order to get those going in here. So let's get those up and running. People can go hungry for a little while before it gets real bad. We also may just ice our Pakus. I was hoping they'd lay some eggs first so that we can get the next generation and then just feast on the current ones. Alright, what is happening with our net? Yeah, for some reason this is not flowing outwards. And that's problematic. Because I kind of built this whole pipeway for you. So what we're going to do is we're just going to... Because this is all built up well enough, we're just going to deconstruct that gas pipe. And now it has nowhere else to go. Because we kind of need that on board here. Alright. I really, really, really don't want to just ice all these guys. We would be so much better off. We're gonna need to call somebody. Yeah, they fight back, but they're not deadly. No, don't eat the meat, you well, that's problematic. Alright, is somebody gonna harvest these? Please? What's overheated? You're overheated. Pipe blocked? Is it? Did you guys not clear the way? Let me see. I guess with the fresh stuff in there, it's taking overheat damage, but once it starts moving the stuff out of there, then it won't overheat quite so much. Alright. Pipe blocked. By what? What is the pipe blocked by? Why? What is the pipe blocked by? There is nothing blocking that pipe. You're killing me, Smalls. Seriously, there's nothing blocking the pipe. Hang on. Okay, I'm busy fixing the pipes, but Jetstream has just cooked us up our first bit of food here, our first stuffed berry, which is now worth more kilocalories than before. Oh yeah, Michael, get out of there. Now will you pump? Unless there's something along this way that's not working. Are you kidding me? Are you effing kidding me? Why wasn't that done? I set that up properly. Alright, we still need just a couple bit more bits of automation here. Alright, let's get this power plant working properly. Something needs to work properly. I swear, you guys are making me lose my hair here. I hate throwing around priority 9s like this, but desperate times and what have you. Oh, you decided to work now? Because I... Alright, whatever. Whatever. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. We don't have more name and game people, and I'm actually kind of happy for that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I really like your support, guys, but we can't take more dupes. We don't have the wherewithal to grow fungal spores, and so we're just gonna take the rest. We're just gonna take the rest. That will be useful for us later. Oh, somebody turn this off, please. Thank you, Jetstream. And now we can actually we can actually put this on for to help. Oh yeah, let's get you set to mopping here. Pretty soon? The no, not germs. And yes, I'm aware that there are food poisoning germs in the air now. They don't really get into you unless you're what is it? Eating them. They actually don't. They die pretty quickly in the air. So I'm not too worried about that. All right, our first packet of gas finally. We can actually see this thing spring into glory. Our fully armed and operational battle station. We do need to get our refiners back online here. Our rock crusher. I did not mean to yellow alert that, but alright, why not? Finally, it's working! It's working! It's not, it's actually generating way more power than we need, but look at this. It is finally spitting out that polluted stuff. So if anything, we've gotten something accomplished here. Growth halted irrigation. You guys aren't open enough. All right, well, we're back up to 34,000 kilocalories. That's a good thing right there. That's a real good thing. Yeah, and you are set to yeah, actually you need to be priority 9 too. And you need to have stored the stuffed berries. You need that stored in there. All right. Well, in our next episode, I'm not too sure how long this base is going to last. I'm trying my best here, but with 17 dupes, this is becoming a little bit much. But I'm going to try until the very end. I promise. So if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya!